Couch Pundies, we're back at it.
What's up, guys?
What up? G's back, guys.
I'm back. I'm sorry for not being here last week, guys. No, I'm back, man.
Braz, sorry for him not wearing his Liverpool shirt. He ripped it off like when the
so happy.
Some of us work, you know.
He did that soccer slide thing and he ripped it off.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, man, it's the big one. It's the review of the biggest game of the weekend. As you know, it was Man City versus Liverpool. Sorry.
No, Liverpool.
And it was a good game, man. I mean,
was Man City and Liverpool.
Big talking points, guys. Big talking points. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start.
What a lit game, man. What a lit game, man. They didn't disappoint.
They never disappoint those two teams.
It was the boom, boom, boom I was talking about last week.
Anyway, let's
get to VAR, guys. Let's get it out of. Let's talk
VAR. Okay, guys. I'm gonna give you my 5 cents on the whole VAR, blah blah, this, that, that one. Okay, me personally, I think I understand why the penalty was not given, and I would have understood if it was given. My problem is, it's not even about VAR, right? Like, it's Man City, they lost their minds after the penalty was not given. And as much as it's not a big debate, because everybody's got their own 5 cents and everybody's going to think they're right, because VAR does not tell us the truth. It's very inconsistent. That's one thing that pisses me off about VAR, because 1 minute they're saying that it doesn't matter what happens as long as the ball touches your hand in the box. That's a penalty. Next minute it changes. Next minute that you're supposed to be in a neutral position. Next minute it's got something to do with ricocheting off a player and whatnot. So we honestly don't know what's the real story with VAR. Fact is that it's gonna be very, very difficult, you know, for teams to understand. That's why I always say play to the whistle. Don't let VAR go, because VAR is going to screw a lot of guys over.
But my question is this: I want to get your thoughts on. I need you to dissect why you would have understood if it was given, why you would have understood if it was not given.
I understood it was given because I understand why it was not given, because if you actually look at ricocheting off Silva's hand, because as I said, the rule said if it hits a player in the box, in the hand. Do you understand?
Yeah. The new rule. I refer to
the new rule. The same one that got Mane schooled at Old Trafford. It hit him in the hand. He scored a goal, and it was disallowed.
Yeah.
So with that, when I said I understand why it would have been given, because I do not think TAA was in a neutral position. He was not.
No, he was not.
He was not. Do you understand? Fact is that he actually got an advantage from him standing the way it was, because it would have went straight to Aguero. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I think you would have missed anyway.
But guys, can I counter? The ball hit Silva's hand, and from there it changed direction and went to TTA. So if Silva's hand was not there, it wouldn't have went to TTA. But you can argue it as well that the moment it hit his hand, it changed direction and went to him, to TTA as well. So that's why it was also ruled out, because because it hit him at the back and it went this way. And so because they were in attack, guys, I would like to, you know, the new rule, they changed it to accommodate what happened. Remember last season, Tottenham game versus somebody, and then the ball.
They changed it just to TD.
No, then the ball hit the hand of who's that guy who left Tottenham?
But okay,
now?
what?
And they still scored and went through. I think it was against City. City lost. Lorenzo, you remember City lost?
Okay, what did they change? What was the rule, and what is it changed to?
So previously, if an attacking team, let's say you attack, let's take Mane's incident for example. Mane was running, the ball came and hit his hand. He wasn't going there for it, meaning when the hand wasn't wide open, it was intentional. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. So because of that, they would have allowed the goal. Now the new rule states that if you're an attacking team, doesn't matter if it's intentional or not, or your hand was stretched or not. The moment the ball hits your hand, the goal gets ruled out. So that's the new rule that came. That's why City already, the goal was ruled out in the build-up. Mane was ruled out as well. So to me, I don't have a problem with VAR. I have a problem with English refs being inconsistent, guys.
Yes, that's the problem.
VAR
it's
works.
Very inconsistent.
One moment, like for example, one moment right now, they didn't give the penalty. Next week,
they're gonna give
the penalty against another team. You understand? So to me, as much as Liverpool benefited, the problem I have is that they're inconsistent, guys.
But for me, I want to ask this. Fine, I can understand. So if that ball had not hit TTA and got to Aguero and Aguero scored, they would have said free kick for Liverpool, right?
No, they will have.
They would have, because you would have an advantage from the ball hitting the attacker's hand.
They would have
That's what
ruled out. They would have ruled out the goal.
Yes, it would have been a free kick to Liverpool. I'm saying the ball hit.
I don't even know if that would have happened.
That's what the rules say.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying it hit Silva's hand, then goes on to hit TTA's hand.
Yes.
At that point, it's like, brothers, two handballs. Clearly, you gotta stop the game
No.
and either give a free kick or a penalty. You can't play on.
But remember,
It's the same thing I was trying about last week. Guy gets fouled, play on. Another one does the penalty, play on, 2 red cards. Then let's not have a referee.
So guys, what I'm trying
Let's
to
just
say
play.
is that according to the referee's eye during the live game, he felt TT's handball was not enough. He didn't see Bernardo Silva's handball. So he let play go. Like the same way as Sush is saying.
Then
Play
VAR,
to the-
what's VAR
play to-
for?
No, VAR is to correct decisions. For example, if a goal, let's say right now, City will have scored from there.
Okay,
They
can
were
I ask,
supposed
can,
to-
can I ask something? Let's say, I understand what you said. Let's say he let play go on, Liverpool go in and score. It never hit Bernardo Silva's hand. I get it was from his judgment. He's the one making the call. Right?
Yes.
So what happens then? Do they stop the play? Or okay, the goal gets ruled out and they will give a penalty that side. Or what's the story?
Yes, I think that's supposed
But that's
to
stupid, because
to me it's supposed to be, because right now I got an unfair advantage.
Not really.
No, I'm saying, let's say your scenario happens. It means I will have gotten an unfair advantage in my goal initially. You understand? So meaning I will have, the goal has to be ruled out. Now because at the time Bernardo Silva made a handball, meaning whatever City's play has to be cancelled, a free kick for Liverpool, an advantage was given to Liverpool. It's the same thing as in rugby. A penalty happens, the referee gives an advantage, the team can now decide to score a tie or whatever in during that penalty or so. So this case, it happens, Liverpool went and scored a goal. But if, for example, then...
But they didn't consult VAR. They just played.
No, guys, you consult VAR when the game gets stopped.
According to VAR, it says yeah.
When the game gets stopped.
Read what
So
the role of VAR is.
the role of VAR is to assist the referee to determine whether there was an infringement. That means a goal should not be awarded. As the ball has crossed the line, play is interrupted, so there's no direct impact on the game. And I'm saying, fine, let the game play. Then afterwards, people are crying about a thing. You go see and see if you want to make the decision or not.
But they don't do that. That's
So
not
guys, go back, go
That's
back
another
to
thing that pisses
Go
me
back-
off about
go back
English
to it.
referees.
Go back to it again.
They don't. They don't go
Okay,
and
no,
watch
okay.
the screen. So basically, English referees have a screen there on the sideline for no reason. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they've got one for no reason, because I still think that it doesn't matter if he says play on or whatever. Liverpool's goal, as far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't see anything wrong with Liverpool's goal, because City should play to the whistle. That's just basic. For a team of its magnitude, they should understand that you run into the referee. Liverpool is not at liberty to stop playing. You understand? Go defend. Make sure that the ball goes out, and then go in. You know what I mean?
But that's my problem. Let's say you go and defend. The ball doesn't go out for 5 minutes. Are we now gonna say,
It
wait,
happens.
let's go back?
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah,
After 5 minutes?
Yes, it happens.
Right, we'll give the penalty.
You go
Come on, they would never do
No,
that.
that's what-
Okay, 5 minutes may be small. 10 minutes, Baba.
But
the
guys,
game's
you know one
going.
thing I noticed, no?
And somebody scores, not at that specific point, at the counter. He scores after they've played on for 10 minutes. Are they going to go back and say, wait a minute,
But
let's
Kai,
go
you know
back there? That's why I say,
But I get your
it's
point.
crap. You can do a drop ball.
They
You can do a drop ball.
rather cancel VAR and we just go on
If
the
there's an incident
discretion.
whereby, and as a referee, but the whole point where VAR is there is to assist you. Now there's a big question, people are running up to you. You can simply just say, stop it, drop the ball, then the other team's got the game. Because
Yeah,
at the end of the day,
that's
that's
also-
fairness. If VAR wasn't there to make soccer fairness, not for it to decide who's winning or who's
But
not.
guys, you can't just stop
That's
playing
also-
every time.
No, but they can, because that's what they do anyway. Do you understand? That's what they do anyway. Because every time there's something to be checked, it breaks momentum of the game anyway.
But they only check it when the ball is out, guys.
But you see, like what Kai said, you can't play for 15 minutes and stop a game for 15 minutes to go back to an incident that happened 15
But
minutes
it's
ago.
rare that-
Then
it's rare that they play for 15
It's rare, but
whether
it
it's
can
rare or
happen.
not, is that
That's
it's a
rare.
possibility. It's a then rather just cancel VAR and we go on referee discretion.
But
Simple
but
as
guys,
that.
you cannot use something that is abnormally to use.
Yes, we
and
can.
we stop the ball because it's like guys, it's
Then
very
cancel
rare.
VAR, okay.
No,
Cancel
to
VAR.
me, I have no problem with VAR.
Of course
like I
you
said earlier, I've got no
like,
problem with
you're not
the
gonna have a
English
problem
ref
with VAR.
because I've seen how VAR works in other countries.
Anyway, guys,
Especially look at the other
VAR is
referees'
gonna be
goals
like
and
an
look.
issue forever. It's gonna be like an issue forever.
So like, now I honestly, you know what, I agree with both of you guys. I've got a serious problem with the consistent English refs. 1 minute this is a penalty, next minute it's not a penalty. This is that. And another thing that pisses me off about the English referees specifically, they never go and check the screen. Why are the screens there? You should go check the screen and make a decision for yourself. Because whatever VAR says, the referee has the final call because it assists the referee, not overrules the referee. You understand? Then go look, bruh. We honestly don't need those people sitting up there. All we need is the recording system, and this guy comes in, and then he looks, and he checks, and then he makes a decision for himself.
I think that's where the fans are getting at. They think it's supposed to overrule the
No,
referee.
it doesn't. It's
supposed to
assist.
And you know, you mentioned something when you read there. It says VAR is there to assess if there's any reason not to award the goal. So at yesterday's goal,
So there was no reason.
was there any
to
reason not to
award.
award Liverpool's goal yesterday?
Yeah, but 2 handballs.
No,
There's
I'm
something
talking
to
about
look
the first
at.
one. No, we're
There's
talking
something
about
for you
the
to
law.
go and look.
No,
This is my
was there any reason not to
question.
rule it out?
No,
I agree.
not really.
Even if, let's say, that happened to City, I would fully understand because there was no reason.
Probably not, but there was no reason. No, there was honestly, like I said, there was no reason for them to say that's not a goal. It makes sense. If it hits my hand, hits your hand, let the game play on. But the problem that I understand what Kai is saying is that it breaks the moral of, because players now playing with the mind that VAR is there.
Is there to help you for fairness?
Is
And
there?
that ball literally hit his hand.
So
Like,
they always gonna question the
always
referee.
be like, come on, ref. That's a handball. And it was a clear
You would have rather said, yeah, you guys, whoa, let's check this. They should rather do that, because this thing of letting the game go on, don't let the game go, because immediately as it happens, these guys, because I want to believe that he was actually looking at it and it's like, it wasn't intentional.
Do you know why?
Do you know what I mean? And because he is unsure, stop the game right then and
No,
there.
he wasn't
Tell the
sure. He
guy,
was sure. I was getting to that
let me
point.
go check.
Wait,
You
you were sure at the
To
ball
him,
didn't hit
no,
his
to
hand?
me
You
he
were
said
sure
no. With the moment the referee was,
But he was wrong. That's
yeah,
the
he was
problem.
wrong.
He was
That's why he
wrong.
let the
Okay,
play go.
wait,
You know,
wait,
a referee was
wait.
not sure he would stop it.
Let's go back to
So
your
right
statement.
now,
Let's go
Michael
back to your
Oliver was
statement.
in his
Your
mind.
your
100%
statement.
sure.
Wait,
That was very dodgy from me, man.
Gee,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How
to
did
the
he
wait,
referee side.
wait, your statement said this. If the referee thought the ball hit, he didn't see it hit Silva's hand, only saw it hit Trent Arnold's hand, right? Now you're saying, well, as per the new rules, that ball hits Trent Arnold's hand. Is it? Let's forget the part it hit Silva. Is it a penalty or not? As per the new rules.
No, it's not a penalty.
Then why was Van Bleek's goal? Why did Chelsea get a penalty in the Champions League for a ball hitting his hand with his hand next to his
But
leg?
he's a defender, okay?
What is Trent Alexander?
No, I'm trying to, but no,
I'm
but,
saying,
but
take Liverpool's
no,
penalty,
okay,
take
okay.
the double red
No,
card.
look,
Wait,
look, look,
wait. Listen to my point so you can answer me.
During
Take the
the
double
build up
red
to
card.
that handball, yeah, go Chelsea. Was there any other ball touched by Ajax or Chelsea in the? No, this is different.
Chelsea took a shot. The guy's hand was by his thigh, and it hit his hand,
But
and
you
it was a
cannot compare it to
penalty.
yesterday's scenario.
Yeah, guys,
My
listen.
point is this. Now
Guys.
this other one didn't see the silver hand. He sees the ball hit the guy's hand. He says no penalty.
Guys,
So that's why he made it on twice. The
guys, this is
referee-
gonna go on the whole night. He thinks it's a goal. You don't think it's a goal.
Not to me. I don't see any reason.
I
not to award.
think it's
I
a
just
goal.
think
and
VAR
it's
must
fine.
be scrapped.
And it's
just
fine.
used for
There's so
offside.
much to talk about this game. Let's not get stuck on VAR. You know, there's so much to talk about. We need, my thing for one is that let's talk about let's talk about the approach of both teams. Man City, man, they just were not there. They were not there, and I understand some of the big players were not there, but that's not a reason for them to play the way they did yesterday. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
but we've always said they've got a bench, so they've got depth, so they can't come back and say.
I mean,
none
Why
of
was
the big
Mendy not
players are
playing, guys?
It does not.
Let's
Listen, Kai. It does not matter. Does not matter what. One other thing that you're saying is irrelevant, because if I build a team on a certain 11, I built my entire game plan around that certain 11. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, if Liverpool are bringing their best 11, who cost how much does not really matter. Some of those guys are not as good as those Liverpool players, even with the price tag that they have. Do you understand? They're not as good as those players. I mean that everybody kept on talking about how much Edison cost. what is it, Bravo?
Bravo's a problem.
Yeah, you know what I mean? How much it costs?
Like,
It doesn't really matter. I mean, the guy hasn't played in 18 months. It doesn't really matter. So for me, that the fact that
He's
got-
trained.
Like there's such a
he played in the Champions League. He played in the Champions League and got a red card. You should have rather put Kyle Walker in as the goalkeeper one time. Because he
It's
is
almost like their own goal.
Guys, you know, there's 2 goals that Liverpool scored. I feel like if Eben Eriksson was there, they wouldn't have scored them.
Wait a minute. You know what? As you're speaking about Liverpool's goals, I was episode 2, and my main man G said Liverpool don't cross.
Don't
I just wanted to put that down.
don't cross out.
You can. He said they don't square. They don't play square and goal.
Nah, that's the entire game.
That's
No,
what-
I never
That's
said
the
that.
entire. That's why Trent Alexander-Arnold is probably one of the best.
Episode
Go look at
2.
it. Like I know
He's one of the best.
I'm gonna post the clip tomorrow. Episode
thank
2.
you.
He said that.
And Robertson and Robertson's game is all about those swingers that he puts in.
I sing
Like,
that.
bro,
and I'm telling
like that
you,
boy,
watch. This is why I love recording this.
That
thing.
boy, bro, that just that boy, right? Like
Guys,
that boy,
Alex,
that boy's not there for the entire game, né? But watch him when they go for it. Or Robertson, when they start defending, he's not there. But watch him when they go for it. Right? He literally,
defends,
like,
bro.
bro, he literally, he doesn't defend that guy.
Robertson.
He doesn't defend. When you've ever seen him make a tackle, he doesn't make tackles. Like, he just what? My boy. That boy.
Bruh, I said this and the guy accused me I don't watch Liverpool and I said bruh, and my question was you should remember this day. I asked him, bruh, what Trent and Robertson, how many assists do they have? And he said a lot.
Can't
And I
tell you
said,
rubbish.
they
What you
square.
said? Can't tell
And
you
he said
rubbish.
they don't
Giants
square.
lying.
Can't tell you rubbish.
He said they
What
don't
you
square.
said,
What
what
you
you
said.
said was is that those boys are not. What did he say? He said those boys are
Watch
wingbacks
episode 2.
and they not defend. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, you
or something
said
like that.
yes. Come on,
I said they
Kaya.
square.
Because it was all about Mane and Salah being strikers. That's what you were saying. You were saying they're
And I
strikers.
said, where do they
and
get the
don't-
goals from? The
those
square
two
pass.
boys. From those two
And
boys.
this man
I know,
denied
they-
me. But anyway, guys, it was your field, bruh. You now 8 points ahead.
8 points. Yeah, 9 points ahead of
9
City.
points, no?
No, of City. Chelsea. Now I need City to do me a favor and throw against
Why do you need
Chelsea.
favors, bruh?
No, man, just to
Why?
open the gap more.
Now they want to
I'm gonna win. No, just
So
to
you're not
open the gap
counting
more.
Leicester if you're just worried about Chelsea?
Oh, at Leicester.
Yeah.
No, I'm not worried. That's what even Chelsea, I'm not worried about them. Their defense is too inconsistent for them to go on a long run. I've been there before as Liverpool, believe me. Man. Those teams, they don't like guys to win and to be strong. You need a good
Arrogance.
defense.
No, they're not arrogant. They're scared.
No.
bro.
Hmm?
They're scared. They're very scared.
No,
and
like-
I understand why they're scared.
Yeah,
guys.
because I've
Guys,
messed it up
like, you
before.
need to understand the magnitude of, and that's why I say, for me, as good as they are, they are not probably they are the best team in the league. That's beside the unbeaten stuff and this and that, the way they play, you know. But for me, like my one major worry for Liverpool, this is the one season where I actually wouldn't mind Liverpool winning the league. Last season I don't want you guys to win the league because you guys were speaking. But this season, you know what, it's worth it. You know what I mean? Because I can see that they really want it, and I feel like you guys deserve it. Honestly speaking, as much as it hurts me, it pains me, you guys deserve to win. But my problem is that it's too early for you guys to be digging in this deep. You guys should play the way you played yesterday, every match. You understand? Like when you play against
digging against top teams.
like top teams, it's too early for your players to be playing 93 minutes at that maximum tempo. You should play the way you did. Yesterday you just went in, you clapped 3 goals, and then you control the game. You understand? And that's how we should play. Because you guys risk injuries. Mane and Salah. Look at poor Salah, man. He had to fight through that poor ankle.
but
And he
he was
played very well.
yesterday.
I'm very for once his greediness was very effective. Like he was very effective in front of goal. And I have to give a big shout out to Firmino. Firmino was dragging that
The goal, also the
defense.
goal.
I did
was
take
like-
the
Liverpool
defense
defense.
the time out.
They were busy looking at Firmino and Mane, and Salah was just destroying them. So yeah, I honestly hope that you guys win the league.
I guess you noticed something yesterday that I find that's one of Liverpool's strong points. No? Every time City tries to play from their back, it will take them a minute or two before they pass my first defense strikers. That's how good my front three defense compared to other front threes. I think that's an advantage. You'll find that Mane, Salah,
They press very high.
they press high and they defending.
They press
So
high,
it will
press,
take
press.
a team a minute before they start going out. Compared to other teams, they pass and they're out already. They're in the middle. And I think that's one of the things that Klopp did well with that front team. They couldn't defend. Guys. One moment, Salah and Mane, they're at the back. And then once we counter, they fast.
I think for me it's a question of intensity. Can you maintain it for 38 games? And it goes back to what Shush is saying. If you're gonna be 8 games in and you're playing all the way with high intensity to 93 with your defense, with your bench,
I don't think they can. But one thing I have a feeling that will work out for them eventually is the fact that they've built a certain amount of fear in teams. The same thing that Sir Alex Ferguson used to. Yes. Teams would be scared already before kickoff. You understand? So, but then my thing is that they should honestly work on. They should honestly work on putting the game to bed sooner, so that they can, so that he can have a chance to substitute his good players. You know, rest them because they've got so much riding on it. I mean, they're the Champions League. They're the Champions League defenders. They can't just go in there and say that we want the league more. They have to have that hunger, that winning mentality. You understand? That we have what it takes to take everything. Do you understand? And that's what's going to drive them to the end. So,
even the Carabao Cup, take everything.
No, that one I tried giving to Arsenal didn't want to take it.
That one is not necessary. I don't think it's necessary for them to win that cup. I think that's one they can actually say that we're willing to lose this Arsenal Cup. Do you understand? But at the end of the day, I still think that Pep's approach to the game was so wrong. It was wrong to a point that he put so much pressure on his players to win the game. They actually stopped playing the way they do. Yes. Kevin De Bruyne was not supposed to.
He looked. You know what?
Kevin De Bruyne is not a striker.
He looked out of sorts, Pep himself, and I think that showed in the team in the way they played. They were not as comfortable as is, and even when they were down. I mean. Those guys are so quality that even 1-0 down, you're not supposed to be panicking. Even 2-0 down, you're not supposed to be panicking, not putting passes together, not knowing what the hell you're doing. You're looking like it's a panic zone. And I think that was exuded from Pep.
Because the moment the second goal came, his body
the energy of the coach. It's
his body language changed. He threw the bottle. He sat down. The players look at you for help. Now you're sitting down giving up. Obviously,
but eventually did calm down. But I feel that time it was too little, too late. He did calm down and he was applauding them for because I don't want to lie. Like as much as that's why I say Man City is such a very good team. As much as the chips were down, they were playing very good football. But I feel like because everybody had their own personal. That team had too many personal agendas. Raheem Sterling's got his personal thing. Aguero's got this personal thing.
Aguero was his message.
You understand? Like there was too many personal things. And for Liverpool just sat back and let them
distract on their own.
And self-destruct.
Liverpool had Lovren in defense.
It was good. And he was good yesterday.
And Aguero, you still didn't score, you bugger.
No, he was good yesterday, guys. You understand? And you know what? I think I agree with you.
I just feel like anybody that plays next to Virgil van Dijk is going to look.
We say that.
Because of his organization skills, And that's the thing. That's the thing. You can't fall behind against Liverpool because their defense is so good. It is so good. It takes. Do you understand? It takes a lot because it's better if you make them want to win the game because that's when they push up and then you can hit them on the counter. Because as good as their defense is that it's not fast going back. Virgil van Dijk is fast, but he won't be as fast as a Raheem Sterling. Obviously those guys are just pure runners of the ball. So that's the thing. Because once they score first,
to bad tactics from Pep.
It was bad tactics. Do not do Pep. Remember what I said last week?
You just thought they were dominating.
Remember what I said? They don't need to win this game. It's too soon. Because them going for that game puts them 9. They would still be 6 points behind. And do you understand? Don't force a win at Anfield, bro. Anfield is the most hostile stadium in Europe, bro. Don't force a win.
But now, just to move on, I mean, Liverpool is winning. So, we're going to international break now. They're 8 points clear.
9. 8.
Why are you counting on Man City? Chelsea's there. I mean, Medicine, the course.
Chelsea's
there. So my question is this: is that guys, they've started well. It's pretty clear they're the favourites to take the league. Like I said, it's theirs to lose.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much.
It's literally theirs to lose. If they lose it now, they'll never win it again.
Nah.
If you lose it from this point.
But you know what my thing is now? My thing is, especially with Liverpool, is that is that they right now with the position that they're in, they don't need to do anything else. They've got guys. Don't prove anything. Keep on playing the way you're playing, and that's why I say Pep screwed it up. He shouldn't have never went for the win.
I agree. You know what? I think this win against City brought confidence back again to Liverpool. Like we reminded ourselves how good we are.
Who guys playing next?
Damn, I forgot.
Whoever that is, poor guy.
I remember it's after international break.
Are you playing Arsenal?
It's after international break and they're going to be playing at 12 o'clock, so you know the stats.
No, but this day before. But guys, you know
I
what?
just had to put
Guys, another point, né? From what happened last season, and the way Liverpool went and lost only one game last season, and the way second half of the season they kicked on compared to other seasons. That's why I'm now can be ready and say we can take this. Like I'm 99% ready.
Still saying we can, not we won't.
You know why? Mourinho did mention it yesterday. I looked some of the interviews. He said it's Liverpool's one unless some drastic injuries or something.
But that's part of the game.
Talking about Mourinho, did y'all check out Silva's interview? And they ask him about the penalties, like, if I speak, I'll get in trouble.
And this tweet is like, he's like, Bernardo Silva's a prick. He goes and tweets, Bernardo Silva. Anyway, guys, that's the show from us. You know, give us your views, your opinions on the match. I still say that Liverpool deserved to win because Man City gambled too much. They flew too close to the side, and they didn't have to. 9.6. That's a lot, guys. Now you're riding on who the hell is gonna beat them 3 times?
Yeah, like okay, maybe
if you guys can beat them.
Now you must rely on other people to beat them. You must win everything.
And then, guys, for them to reach 98,
like,
98 points, like last season that they need to win.
I don't think last season's points are gonna.
No, I'm just saying it is possible. Remember they compare according to the previous season. But for them to get that 98 points, they need to win all their games and only lose one. That's like games of
last season was a free season.
Like there's games of 26 games in a row, guys, without losing.
But the thing is,
I just said this is a farmer's.
Shut up. But the thing is that they've got the depth to do that. They've got the.
But do they think they have the will now? I don't think
they do, bro.
But guys,
they were down. You know the thing about what everybody's remembering that City were in the same position last season. This is not new to them. You understand? This is not new to them being when the chips were down. So I think with the coach that they have and the players that they have, they can bounce back and actually go on and properly challenge for this league. So the thing is that the only thing that they need is that will Liverpool drop points, and at this moment I don't maybe
there too many close calls. There are too many close calls. That's the only worry.
Maybe further on.
Do you think City will drop points?
Yeah.
They can. I think both teams will still drop points.
No, but like in most, like looking now, City's the next games. They still have to play Chelsea. They're playing Man United. They're going to play Arsenal. Like,
why are you counting Arsenal, man?
No, guys. As much as Arsenal and home can turn up, guys.
Bing.
Guys, that's discussion for some other time. Anyway, I don't think like guys. My thing is that I think both teams can drop points. That's the EPL.
Yes.
That's the most challenging. You know, you get a Sheffield United fighting for relegation, or whatever, Everton fighting for relegation. If you dare say Man United in the comments, you must send location.
And Man U fighting for like
no,
top 10.
we're not fighting for top 10. We're not fighting for anything. Anyway, guys, I think Liverpool in the best position to win the league. Yes, but is it over? Damn not.
I agree.
Yeah,
that's why I don't want to talk about it, guys. I don't want to be too ahead, but I agree with you. We're in the best chance ever. But
it's for them to blow it, but like we said, guys, we're gonna keep talking about this, and like we said, guys, follow us, Couch Pundies, and you know what you gotta do. You gotta subscribe, hit the like, share the link with your friends. Peace.
On Twitter too, bro.
Cheers,
See you after international break.
2 weeks of nothing.